Just to quickly clarify before I get into the video, you can just kill Eileen at any point in the game and she will drop the Crow Hunter badge. So if you can't be bothered to do her entire questline, you can just kill her at literally any point and she will drop the badge. Hello. For this you need to do Eileen the Crow's questline, which I will show you the entirety of now. If you're already a certain point through the game, she will not be in some of these locations where I'll be showing you now. So let's say you've already gotten through halfway of the game, she will not be. You can't do her quest anymore if you haven't interacted with her. So if you haven't spoken to her at all and you're already killed, I don't want to say the name of the boss in case you've not got to that point yet, but if you've killed certain bosses around halfway through the game, you will not be able to do her quest line. So I'm going to be showing you the quest line from the perspective that you're presumably at the beginning of the game. So if you're not at the beginning of the game, then some of these locations might not be where she is, and I'll also put timestamps up on the screen in case you want to skip to any of her locations later in the quest line, in case you've already done some of the beginning bit. But presuming you're at the beginning of the game, you want to go to the central Yharnam lamp. Once you spawn in, you want to follow this route. When you get over here, you want to break through these boxes. Then break through these barrels here and come through this window. And then come through these ones as well. And then she should be standing right here. And then you just want to keep speaking to her until she starts repeating her dialogue, which means you've already done all of her dialogue by that point. So make sure you speak to her until she starts repeating herself. And then once she starts repeating herself, you want to make it to the Cathedral Ward, which will be after killing Father Gascoigne. So you want to do that to get to her next location. So, like I said, for her second location, you need to have killed Father Gascoigne and then made it to the Cathedral Ward. So you want to go to there from the Hunter's Dream. Once you're at the Cathedral Ward, you need to open either 2 or 3 gates. I'm not 100% sure if it's 2 or 3, since I'm not 100% sure how this quest line works exactly at this point, but I searched it up and I'm getting mixed responses. So I'm just going to be showing the location of all 3 of the gates in this area so that you know which ones to open. So first of all, I'm going to be showing you the route that you need the Hunter Chief emblem for. So if you don't want to buy the Hunter Chief emblem, which is 10,000 blood echoes, then you can skip to the timestamp on the screen, which allows you to do it in a different way. But if you are doing it with the Hunter Chief emblem, which I will show you how to buy in a moment, you want to come up this way. So now I'll show you how to buy the Hunter Chief emblem. To get the Hunter Chief emblem, you need to come back to the Hunter's Dream, and you need to have the Sword Hunter badge, which you get from killing the Cleric Beast. Now you don't need to get the Hunter Chief emblem if you don't want to, just keep watching the video, since I show an alternate route, so if you do not want to pay for the Hunter Chief emblem, then you can skip this bit. But if you do want to pay for it, just to get through a little bit quicker, you need to come over to the Bath Messengers after you've got the Sword Hunter badge, which you get from Cleric Beast boss. Like I said, you need to kill that boss. Then you want to come into the key item sections over here, and you can buy the Hunter Chief emblem for 10,000 blood echoes. Remember, you need the Sword Hunter badge from the Cleric Beast boss to buy it from these messengers here in the key item section. So now you want to keep doing what I'm about to show you. Now once you have that, you should be able to open this gate right here, which I'm not 100% sure you need to have open, but I'll recommend keeping it open anyways. Then you need to come around this way. Then you want to open this gate right here with this lever. Make sure you open that one. Then come around here and then open this one as well, right here. And then this one should open, and that should be all three of the gates. Then you want to come down here, and you want to reload the area by either dying, going back to the Hunter's Dream and returning here, or going back to the main menu and then loading back into the game, which is the method I'd recommend using. And then Eileen should be right here. And now I'll show you how to do this without the Hunter Chief emblem, and then I'll show you her third location after that. You can of course just skip the next bit if you want to and just go straight to the third location thing, but you want to speak to her right here, and she will give you the option, well, she won't give you the option, but she will tell you not to go below the tomb in Erden Chapel, and you want to do that. Actually, she'll tell you not to once she's there, but you actually want to come down this way. I'm not sure if you need to reload the game for this or not, but you do need to reload the game for her to be up there after opening the gates. But then after you've spoken to her after opening the gates, you want to come down this way. And this will be the tomb below Erden Chapel. And then there will be a hunter down here standing around this location in a yellow hunter outfit, and you need to kill him. And Eileen will help you fight him, but you can also kill Eileen or aggro her during this fight, so you want to be careful not to hit her too much. You can hit her every now and then and she will be fine, but you want to make sure that you don't hit her too much, and she can also die to the hunter as well, so you want to be careful of that. But you need to kill him, and then you can speak to her after you've killed him. She will just be standing there and you can speak to her. And then I'll show you her next location after that bit. So to do it without getting the Hunter Chief emblem, you need to come down this way and go down this left side here and kill the Blood-Starved Beast boss. And the Blood-Starved Beast boss will be in the Old Yharnam area, which will be down this direction. Now if you don't know where the Blood-Starved Beast is, then you can watch a guide on how to do that, since if I put that in this video will be really long. So just follow this way and you can do it naturally, or you can watch a guide on how to get to the Blood-Starved Beast, it's up to you. But just make sure that boss is dead. Then you want to come back this way. And this door right here will only be open if the Blood-Starved Beast is dead, which is why you need to kill him. Then you want to come this way. There are multiple ways down this big tower bit, but I'm just going to use the quick route, but you can go down whichever way you want to. And if you try to recreate that fall that I just did, you want to be careful since it's easy to mess it up. Once you get up here, you need to open this gate right in front of me, which you use this lever for. And now I'll show you the other two. I'm not 100% sure if you need to do both of the other two, but I'll show you them anyway. Then you need to open this one as well. And then open this one over here, which will be opened with this lever right here. Now once all three of those are open, you want to come back down this way. And then you want to reload the area once you get back here by either going back to the Hunter's Dream, or by dying, or by just going back to the main menu of the game like this, and then loading back in. I would recommend doing the main menu method since it's much quicker. And then Eileen should be right here, and you can speak to her and then exhaust her dialogue, and then she'll tell you not to go to the tomb below Erden Chapel, which is exactly what you want to do. So once you exhaust her dialogue here, you want to come back this way. Once you get down here, there will be a yellow hunter standing in this location right here. I'm not sure if you need to reload the area after speaking to her up there. I'm not 100% sure, but if he's not here, then if the yellow hunter isn't here, then you want to reload the area, but he should be here, I think. There should be a yellow hunter here. You want to kill him, and Eileen will help you fight him. But the problem with that is you can actually kill her by accident, since when she's helping you fight him, you can hit her and she will aggro onto you, or you can kill her by accident. You can hit her a few times, so you don't need to worry if you hit her like once or twice or even 3 or 4 times. Just make sure you don't keep constantly hitting her, because that can make her start attacking you, which will ruin the questline. And you can also kill her. And she can also die to the hunter as well, so you want to be careful of that. But once you've killed that hunter, she will allow you to speak to her once he's dead. She'll speak to you down here, and then you want to exhaust her dialogue here, and then that's it for this bit. So I'll show you her next location, the final location. So for the final location that she'll be in, you need to have killed Rom the vacuous spider, which is that boss I mentioned at the beginning of the game where I said at a halfway point, if you kill this boss, you will not be able to continue with her quest line if you haven't already spoken to her. I'm pretty sure there are also other things that stop her quest line from continuing, but this will be the end of her quest line. But if you haven't actually done her quest line up to this point and then you've killed Rom, it'll be blocked off. But if you've been following the steps and then killed Rom, you will want to go to the Cathedral Ward lamp. So if you've done all the steps right, you want to go and kill Rom. And if you don't know who Rom is, then you just want to continue through the game since it's a mandatory boss, so you'll have to kill that boss anyway. So if you don't know who Rom is, just keep playing through the game until you kill Rom and then come back to the guide afterwards. So once you've killed Rom, after following the first few parts of her questline, you want to go to the Cathedral Ward lamp. Once you spawn in, you want to follow this route. You can go left and use that gate up that way if you want to, but I'm just going from this way since it's quicker. They both lead to the same place though. Now once you get up here, if you've done her questline right, she'll be lying on the floor right here. And you should be able to speak to her, and then you want to keep speaking to her, and she'll eventually give you the Crow Hunter badge. And you can also go into the Grand Cathedral here and kill an enemy called the Bloody Crow of Canehurst if you want to. But specifically for the Crow Hunter badge, you need to speak to her while she's on the floor here, and she will give it to you. So that's how you get the Crow Hunter badge. So I hope that helped. And see you.